welcome back. My name is Jennifer. Nice to see you guys. Today we are going to talk about the Natasha Denona I Need a Warm palette. I picked this up and I am excited about it. I was on the fence at first, I have to admit, but I did pick it up, and this is the palette. Look at this beauty. I'll insert swatches and everything, maybe right here. But I thought we'd do some looks today. That might be fun. Let's do it. Everything I'm wearing on my face today, I will link down below in the description box, and we'll get started. All right, brought y'all in a little bit. Let's get started with a look. I tried this duochrome on y'all, and I'll insert like a little clip of me trying it. I don't know. It's just really kind of out there for me. So I will show it so that you guys can see what my initial impressions were. But I thought, okay, I'm just gonna start over and we're gonna try this because I don't know. That one was a little for me, if I'm honest. Okay. So it's on the lid there, but sometimes it looks patchy because of the duochrome shade, and I'm just not loving that. Let's start with this shade called Ripe here. I think this one's gonna be really pretty. And then maybe going over with some type of sparkle here. I think maybe I'm using a What's Up Beauty R103 brush. Very, very nice brush here. What's Up Beauty has really good brushes, and I would definitely recommend it. These were gifted, but I love them. I am going to go in with this Ripe shade, and this is, okay, this palette I have found is very peachy, very warm peach tone, and I'm kind of liking it. So I have hooded lids, meaning that when I open my eyelids, you cannot see the lid itself, you only see what's on top. So when I do anything in the crease, I always go up. And that is just kind of how, so you can actually see the shade itself. And I like this a lot. Oh my goodness. This reminds me of that like kind of bronzer shade that sometimes if you've ever used a bronzer in the crease, this is kind of what it reminds me of, but it's a little bit more peachy in tone here. Bronzers are more kind of, I feel like, neutral or golden. But that's kind of what it reminds me of, like just that really good soft crease shade. Thinking about using this Rougher 12 brush. It is kind of this dome shapes, very dense brush, but I'm going to use it in maybe this one or that one. I don't know. Let's try this one. What are you called? Vim. So I literally just tapped it in and taking it along this kind of just literally dabbing it here in the crease to deepen that, but not like make it super smoky or anything like that. And you can build it however you'd like. But this brush is like perfect to kind of make it, give you a little bit of drama without it being like, whoa. And this is nice. The shade is really cool. I'm just blending that up and out. Blending this so it looks even. This is so fun. I love taking a new palette and just playing. That is like what I love about just makeup. You can create whatever you want, and it's all what you like, right? Going in with the Sonia G brush here, I am going to use, I think Fancy. I don't know, what do you think? Fancy? This one here? That's Fancy. This one's so gorgeous. I swatched that and I was like, wow. But let's use Fancy. We'll use that one on another look. Some of these shimmers and sparkles, they're best used with a finger, and I think that's gonna be this too. Like if you want a wash of this, then you'll use kind of a brush, which you can see here. I want more. So this is more of a super light wash champagne color. And you can just take that all over. And that is gorgeous. Wow. I like it. Okay, let's try this Homie. This is called Homie here. Let's try that on the other lid. Because that, guys, oh, that is like so good. I think this shade might be my favorite shade so far. This is like just kind of that wash kind of every day, and this is like bam. What do we think? I'm taking a Jones Road brush. This is the eyeliner brush, and I'm going in with this Pep shade. That's this shade here, Pep. And I am going to line just the outer, kind of outer half of the eye. And then take it down here. That's nice. And then I'm going to take a different shade. I'm going to take a Refer Mini. This is the O2. And I am going to take this Flash Over shade. It's a little warmer. See, it's kind of deeper, and this one's kind of got a little bit more red warmth in it. So let's see what that looks on the other lid. Well, kind of like right here. Yeah, this is definitely got that more, this is more chocolate, right? This definitely has more like this really warm brown. You can definitely tell the difference between this shade and this shade. This is fun. I'm like, this is so fun. All right, let's take this off and we'll try another one. We're gonna use this Refer O2, and I'm gonna try this shade here, right there. And I'm gonna try to pick it up with the brush. I have noticed so far that these shades are doing a lot better just with your fingers. And that's how it is usually. So let's try this shade on and just see. Yeah, lots of fallout if I just use a brush, which I am not surprised. Because, I mean, I'm just not surprised. Okay, let's try it on the finger. Yep, so much better. Note to self, do not use a brush for a lot of these shades that have sparkle in them, because there's just a lot of fallout there. I don't mind fallout, but some people do. And I mean, you just gotta clean it up after the fact. So that's that shade though. And it's actually very nice. So if I wanna just blend it up, I can do so and have a little bit of that shadow up above. But that is really like pops. That pops the eye for sure. Clean it up a little bit. This Hanker shade, I'm curious what that looks like all over the lid too. I don't know, it looks a little bit more packed. Gosh, this is an oldie but goodie. This MAC 234. Do y'all remember that one? Let's try it. It looks a little bit more packed. I don't know if this one's gonna, I don't know if it will have a lot of fallout too. Yeah, it's more packed. Whereas the other ones aren't as firmly packed, and therefore it creates a lot of that fallout. That's kind of normal with these super glittery shades. Some people like it and some people don't. Personal preference. Ooh, look at the difference here. This is more like gold, brown, green, kind of more grungy. This is like super fall, I feel like, right? And this is, I mean, they both are, actually. What do we think? I like kind of sometimes taking one shade, if it's a little deeper, and putting it all over the lid and bringing it up just a little bit. And then you're kind of surprised, because I do have hooded lids and you can't really see it until I like close my eyes and you're like, whoa, she's wearing eyeshadow, you know? What's cool about this type of shade, these type of shades on the lids, is that you can still put something on top. Like if I wanted to use that as a topper, that's the Elm shade. That actually is not a topper, that is a shade. That's definitely a shade. I could just put that like right here. That's kind of cool. It's kind of fun, right? Now I want to get a brush and try to put it there. Okay, I have this Spectrum KJH 18, and I'm just using that Elm shade, and I'm putting that, because that's more densely packed than the other lighter shades. I kind of want to use a Snug right there too. Kind of shows up more. This Fancy shade right here is more like a topper, I feel like, than the others are. Like that isn't more of a true topper, I feel like. That's cool, it kind of toned it down a bit, right? What about Push? Here I am just adding every single shade to my lid. This Push shade. I lied. This Push shade here, I'm curious. Let's see what that does. What if I just throw that here? Oh yeah, that's definitely more like Vavam. Can you see it? This Duochrome, which is like super interesting to me, it looks orange here, but if you tilt this, it looks green. See? Now I'm like curious. Okay, I tried it all over the lid before and it almost looked like it was skipping because of the Duochrome effect. But what if I put it on top of something? You can see it, but it still, to me, looks like... Does that make sense what I'm saying? It looks like I skipped a piece. Like, it's not on fully, but it is because it's that Duochrome and it's just changing the... I think it looks better on top of something than by itself. That's just my humble opinion. What do you think? I mean, so far so good, guys. Like, except for this Duochrome, which I'm kind of like, about. It performs well. It's really pretty. A little bit of fallout, actually a lot of fallout with some of these shades, but I mean, kind of to be expected. Let me know your thoughts below. I'd love to know if you picked this up. What are your thoughts on me using on the shades? Was it helpful? I hope that it was. If you want to see others, let me know. Thanks so much, guys, and I appreciate it. It was so much fun chit-chatting with you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.